concern, not a concern. These are combine measurements.
Okay. Oh.
Are these legit concerns
or
not a concern?
Yeah, I think I put it in 3 categories, Doug.
Okay.
You got to pick one.
3 categories.
I know, man.
I
like to force you guys to make a decision.
I like it.
That's fair.
Okay, so not concerned, concerned, very concerned.
Okay. All right.
Not concerned, concerned, very concerned.
These are post-combine measurables.
All right.
All right?
Yep.
You guys ready?
Yep.
Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
He'll go first.
All right, here we go. Wide receiver David Bell, 4'6", 540. Gator?
Concern.
You are okay, so right in the middle. There's some concern level there.
There's concern level. I expected him to run the 4.5, low 4.5. I know he was a great receiver in college, but I've often said on the show, some guys can be amazing college players, and you remember them for a great college career, but they just couldn't be at the next level.
For the purposes of the Lions, if I'm the Lions, I'm not concerned because he's off my draft board. If I'm David Bell and him as agent, I'm very concerned because that is a slow 40 time.
I will say I'm looking forward to Purdue's Pro Day and see if we can improve on that.
Fair. It can, and if it doesn't improve, Gator,
he's off the board.
So that one I think is a concern. Now,
I mean, does this scream Quintez Cephas?
It kind of does. I was just saying. I mean, Cephas ran slower than that.
He ran slower than 4.65.
He ran a 4.73.
Oh, I forgot. I mean, I knew
Now,
he was slow.
here's the
David
thing
Bell
about
was much more
Cephas.
productive than Cephas was.
I like Cephas, but my deal is there's too many other receivers in this draft to say I'm going to take the slow guy.
If I take David Bell, you got to drop Cephas.
Yeah, you might. All right, so very concerned.
I'm concerned.
Okay, Doug, I'm going to stick with the receiving core here. I'm going to go Treylon Burks, 4.5, 540. He will not run at his pro day. He doesn't think he's going to improve, or he just doesn't want to do it again.
I'm concerned. I'm not very concerned. The film with him probably trumps that, and on top of that, the hand size, the speed. I'd like to see his 10-yard split, the Pro Football Focus arm length, because I think his arm length and hand size are pretty elite, which are really important to look up his vertical. But I'm concerned, but not as concerned as I am with David Bell. I think he checks more boxes than David Bell.
I love that his numbers were down at the combine because that means he could slip to the end of the first round or top of the second round. The Lions could get him. I'm not concerned. His film trumps everything. And the 4.55 time is not great by any means. Mm-hmm. It's also not slow as molasses. This guy he fights for the 50-50 balls and wins them. He's got good size. I think he knows how to use his body in space. I like Treylon Burks a lot. I'm not that concerned at all about the 4.55.
All right, one more receiver here. Chris Olave, 32-inch vertical. Not the best for a receiver.
It's not, but his speed, where he ran a 4.3, 4.38, right? A 4.38, 4.39, one of those. Mm-hmm. And again, another guy whose film jumps out at you. He's, I think, a good route runner. He's got good hands. But is it a little bit of concern? It's slightly, but I'm really not that concerned. I would take Chris Olave at the end of the first round.
So not concerned.
Not concerned? No. I'm also not concerned because you don't need to jump for the ball when you're running behind everyone.
Right.
It took me a minute, but you're not done with draft preparation in January. But it took me a minute, but I'm on board with Chris Olave.
All right.
Okay.
I was slow. Gang, you were early to the party.
No,
I
it's
showed
fine.
up.
There's
I showed
room.
up late. I showed up late to the
I'm on
11.
board.
Yep.
All right, Kyle Hamilton, 4.5, 940. Doug.
This is so perfect. The names that come up.
You're right. And, yeah, I'm VC. Total VC on this one.
Very concerned, huh?
Yes. Is it at all impacted by the fact that I like another safety more? Because that would be a bias I have. And the answer is yes. It's clearly impacted by how I want Lewis seen. With that said, he's not off my draft board. I think Kyle Hamilton's going to be a good safety in the NFL.
To me, this is a big nothing souffle. I'm not worried at all about Kyle Hamilton. The 40 time doesn't look great. His film looks great. Everything else about him looks great. He's legit 6'4". He's a big man. He can jump straight up into his vertical leap was really good. Everything else he does was good. His 40 time kind of sucked when you would expect him to be faster. I don't care. Watch him make plays everywhere. Kyle Hamilton, not concerned at all.
All right, next. Kenny Pickett, Gator. Hand size, 8.5 inches. Tiny little hands. Not concerned, or very concerned.
Here's where my concern is not with throwing the football. My concern is him getting hit and coughing up the football.
A lot of fumbles at Pittsburgh.
That's the only concern that I have with him, because everything else says to you this guy's a good quarterback. He throws the ball on time, accurately. He can throw the deep pass. If you watched him during the combine and the drills and throwing deep passes, he was spectacular throwing the ball deep. But he's got these tiny hands. And you worry about that getting hit, and he coughed it up, I think it was 25 or 26 times at Pitt during his career. That's a lot. We just went through watching this season with Jared Goff. He got hit a lot, and he fumbled a lot.
You concern level?
I'm just concerned.
Just concerned.
You're concerned.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned as well.
Mm-hmm.
It doesn't mean I wouldn't draft him. I mean, I think the data shows that nobody with his hands has ever been any good. I think that's what the data says. But, I mean, you have to overcome those things. You have to. Quarterbacks with flaws make it to Super Bowls. There are guys with flaws that make it to Super Bowls.
I wonder how many guys with his hands put up numbers that he did. That's the other thing. Okay, is he just a unicorn because who cares what his hand size is? Look what he did on the field. Anybody else with the
just like
8.5-inch hands do that?
Just like the Russell Wilson stuff we were talking about yesterday. Nobody wanted him because he was quote-unquote too short.
Trailblazer.
Yep. So Kenny Pickett could do that for hand size. Next.
All right, Aidan Hutchinson, 32 and an eighth arm length. He's got little T-Rex arms. That's why he gives bro hugs all the time. Concern level.
Is it me going first? Or
Yeah,
you?
it's you.
I'm concerned. I'm not, again, he's not off my draft board. But, I mean, isn't the data, again, against him?
Oh, the data is totally against guys with under 33 for pass rushers.
Yep. So I'm concerned, but I wouldn't not draft him. I would ask him to grow.
Here's why I'm not concerned. Because he's not just a pass rusher, he's a football player. This guy is good at setting the edge. He's good at supporting the run. I like Aidan Hutchinson a lot. He may not be my top defensive end, but if is he under consideration to draft? Yeah. So I'm not really concerned.
All right, Gator, you're next on this. Nakobe Dean, no 40 time whatsoever. Did not run it. Concern level.
Nil is my concern level. Absolutely nil. You know what they have? They have film, and the film can show your GPS, your gameplay speed. They have all these next-gen stats already. It doesn't matter if he ran the 40 or didn't run the 40 at the combine. Matters not. Watch him play. He plays fast even if he didn't throw up a 40 time.
I am very concerned. And I think the 31 teams picking before Detroit should be very concerned. Two things. One, it's not 31 teams, but all the teams.
Right.
And two is I'm not particularly concerned about this because I think he might be a player that nails the GPS, the gameplay speed.
Yeah.
So
So I'm not concerned.
All right, just sticking with Nakobe Dean real quick. 5'11". Concerned? Not concerned? Very concerned. Shorter than the 6 feet he's listed at Georgia. Or 6 1/4, whatever.
I'm
he
not
was listed.
concerned about that either. And it's based in large part on I don't know that there's data that links height to linebacker.
Well, I mean, we've had
He's
other
a
guys.
smaller linebacker.
There've been guys. Sam Mills was great at middle linebacker. That says
We had
Devin
one
Bush.
here. Stephen Tulloch was a short linebacker.
and he was productive. Devin Bush is awfully good. He's not tall. I don't care about the height. It might be more of a concern if he went to a smaller school and racked up great stats. Like, well, who did he play against? He played on the national championship team. I'm not concerned.
All right, last one here, guys. Kayvon Thibodeau leaves the combine early. Concern level. The day was too long.
I'm not concerned at all. I think you have to look at that quote in its totality and not just parse out the one line in it. And I think he showed a little bit of some humbleness and humility as well in the follow-up with that quote. I'm not concerned.
I'm very concerned about that, and I'm doing my homework. Because it's not like Kayvon Thibodeau, this was completely out of character. This was almost to a degree predictable based upon people questioning how much he loved football. So I'm very concerned, not off my draft board, but very concerned from hey, I got to do more homework and more research because this is something that probably doesn't surprise very many people.
Yeah, I'll just say this. He doesn't go up or down on my own personal pass rusher depth chart.
We got a lot to talk about out of this, including awards to hand out, Gator. I've got 2 awards.
Awards?
Yes, we've got the Sky is Falling Chicken Little Award and the Sunshine and Lollipop Award. One of us was far more concerned than the other.